I'm just working, man.
I know what my audience like. I did some independent films with Master P. A lot of those movies did really well.
I'm ambitious, I'm a hustler. I have my own lane.
That's the thing about comedy. You wake up every day, you don't know if you're funny that day.
Well.
Whoa.
All right. Come on in. Welcome. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
Pardon the tardy, man. It was a little changeover. It was obviously, you see we're in a different situation. We're live and in person one time again. Once again.
Hey, every once in a while, you gotta switch it on.
Yeah, switch it on up, man.
Switch it on up.
Good to see y'all. Everybody come on in. Everybody, first timers come in, sit down, don't touch nothing. And day ones, what up? Everybody, something like a podcast, man. All fun and games. This is the Friday edition, man. 6 p.m. East Coast time. Trending topics, hilarious commentary, celebrity guests, and interesting people. All for you. Shout out to everybody on the West Coast. I see ya. Yeah. Yeah. There it is.
There you go.
Shout out to Drunken Fruit, who was I would say at the 80%. I spoke with the executives over at Drunken Fruit earlier this week. They're about 80% with their brick and mortar space in the Red Hook, Sky Hook,
Brooklyn.
Yeah, one of those.
Okay,
one of those,
Red Hook, not Sky Hook.
One of those, because
it's definitely not Sky Hook.
Okay.
It's definitely not Sky Hook. That would be, if it's a hook, it's probably Red Hook.
It's one of those trendy, this is where you want to be type places.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Their distillery is what they're opening. Distillery.
Okay.
So that's gonna be a big deal.
That's what's up.
Yeah, and I spoke to the people over at Chase Candle Company. They're also they're running a special right now, 10% off, I believe. The code is Let's Go Live.
I like it.
Yeah, I think it's Let's Go. I'll get double check on that. It's either Let's Go Live or Let's Go Live Show.
Okay.
Very similar to our Cash
App.
Yeah, Let's Go Live Show. Here we go. Yeah, very similar.
Yes.
Feel free. This is a live show. Don't trip.
If the spirit moves you.
Spirit at any point in time, you want to, shout out to our supporters. Interloper, we see you. Appreciate you. Brought to you in part by Interloper.
Yes.
The show is actually
factually brought to you in part by people Interloper. Like them.
Yeah, people like them. What else? Oh, let me screenshot this. I just ordered this shirt. I'm gonna screenshot it and I'm gonna tag them and then I'm gonna send it to them and be like, look. And then I'm like, send me some more shit.
Okay.
No, yeah. Not we doing it. No, I'm gonna just be like, send me some more shit.
Okay. Where did this come from?
Something I saw on Facebook.
Okay.
So it's
safety in numbers. Yeah. I like it. Okay, and the caliber. Okay, it's a thinking person's shirt.
Yeah.
It's a thinking person's shirt.
Okay. I had to do the freeze frame like I was in mid conversation. Right. Okay, yeah. So the safety in numbers, and the numbers are represented by the calibers of ammunition. Yes. Yes. By a group called the Black Gun Initiative. So yes, I like it. I saw it. I was like, that's clever. I want one.
Do you have your concealed carry in states that even care if you have a concealed carry?
Are there states that don't? Oh yeah,
yes. There's several states that are just like, let's get you going, do whatever you feel like.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we happen to be not in one of them, but no.
But you can get it here, right? You can.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
They care though.
What's in your wallet?
Yeah, they do. They do care though.
What's in your wallet? I know what's in mine.
Yeah, awesome. I took the thanks to everybody who tuned in on the Karen Hunter show earlier.
Yeah,
appreciate y'all.
Solo fight.
Fun
conversations matter.
Yeah. Yes.
So the last time we were on,
Okay.
literally, because I want you to tell the people why we weren't on last week. Because you're in the news, even though you don't know you're in the news, you're in the news, right?
Yeah, true that.
So we get to that. But conversation matters. So we had a very upfront and rather passionate conversation.
Pop in.
You know,
the last time we were on.
Pop in by the good professor.
Yeah.
And she made I don't know if it was a spontaneous or a throwaway comment or what it was, but I guess took her for a word. She said, I'm gonna just let y'all have most Fridays.
Yeah.
And look at that.
Yeah, look at that.
A whole 2 weeks later, you're back on Friday. Just like that. Just like that.
Yeah.
A woman of her word. Just,
and that's true. I didn't even.
So hey,
I just drew the. You're right. That is yes.
Because it was, for all intents and purposes, a public declaration. It was on here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like now you got to push it.
I should start taking off more.
Yeah.
And then
why not?
Yeah.
Hey, and it's summertime. I'm sure she's going to start to appreciate the 3-day weekend a little bit more.
Yeah.
Enjoy
your Friday.
Yeah. And then sometimes things just metamorphosize.
And
so,
they
but yes.
evolve. And then they evolve.
So yeah.
So that was fun.
It was a good show.
We had it was packed chock full of everything. We had Dr. Clarkson Destroys History. We had Ike Speaks Against the Law in the writer's room. And then a special guest today, Phil Lewis. I was jumping out there with that because I've never really had a conversation with him, but I do know him. But I know on social media and Twitter specifically, like everybody knows him.
Okay. He's the guy.
Yeah. So I was like, come on. So so that's what it was.
Yeah.
And Joelle jumped in the beginning and good callers, good old head callers.
Yeah.
It's good for me. It's rewarding when, because Karen's audience is so old, respectfully. And I got to say, like, there's no other way I can say it. Respectfully, it's a seasoned audience.
But you could have said something different. They're of a certain
they're old.
Maturation.
And that's not even, that's not a bad way. They're old. They've lived to, something I ain't done yet. But when they call and they get tickled, that's very rewarding.
Okay, good. Yeah.
When they chuckle, and one lady, she was clearly in her 70s. I'm out here in the garden, and y'all just got me crackling up. You know what I'm saying? Like that's rewarding because the audience.
Y'all got my teeth rattling.
Yeah. Yes. Because the audience, it's old.
Okay.
Yeah. Respectfully. They've reached several milestones.
We took so many steps forward and so many backwards.
Just being honest, they would want me to say that. They're from an era where they would want me to be honest about that.
I mean, but to be fair, I also am a fan of the show, which is how this, so it's like it's a wide range.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying.
You understand what I'm talking about? Because I listen.
Yeah, but you're getting old.
Oh, yeah. Okay. When I started listening, I was like 39. But
most of our audience is, they're in their 60s.
Okay.
They're retired. Are you retired yet?
No.
Are you receiving your pension?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's most.
You know what's funny? I was talking to Dante. He won't mind me saying this, and he was like, he was sharing somewhat of a similar thought. And he was like, some of them, they old, like they 50, and I was like, all due respect, but aren't you turning 56? Yeah, he's like, but I'm a different kind of 56. I was like, okay.
Yeah. And here's an example. So in Atlanta, right, 8:00 showtime at the Fulton's Friday. It ran on time. 2 hour, tight 2 hours.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with a tight 2 hour show
on a Sunday.
It was a Sunday at night out. 10:00. When I tell you 80% of the room just got up and left. Gone. It was bedtime.
They're not waiting to see the end of the credits to see the sneak scene, what Avenger is going to happen next. They was like, nah.
Get that Earl Grey.
Right. We not time to take no pictures.
Put that moisturizer on. Get that Metamucil.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I got to let my body settle.
Yes.
I can't just get out the car and get into bed. I got to get out the car and take some time.
Yeah. So, but that's real. Speaking of which.
And they were on time.
Yeah.
To the show.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there was
which is very important.
Yeah. When we started at 8:00, the house was full and sat.
It's very important.
And most of them had already eaten.
And that's why I say respectfully.
Yes.
Because you get a certain thing out of a crowd of that era, of that ilk.
Yeah.
You get a certain, they were raised a certain way.
Right. Yeah. They're like, oh no, start time, end time.
Yeah.
Like, but for us, that's like great. We're back in the hotel by, less than an hour later.
So speaking of which, Chicago has just been announced. Tickets are on sale and live right now on the City Winery website, on KarenHunterMedia.com and other, probably mine too before the end of the night, KingLamont.com. But I say that to say the showtime is I finally got what I was asking for.
Okay.
4 shows in, 6 o'clock Sunday night.
Ah, the sweet hour. That's the money hour. Because the first show was at 4. The second show was at 7. Last show was at 8. Now 6. Yeah, that's the perfect hour. Yeah.
It's like it's not too late.
It's not too early.
It's not too early.
Right. You can still go home. It's July.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's nothing
like walk around the lake or whatever they do at the pier.
Yeah. From what I understand, that's a nice part of the city.
Oh yeah, right where we at. Yeah, we're in West Loop or something.
Something. Sure.
Yeah. Anybody from Chicago watching? Is anyone? Call them up or share this.
Yeah.
Hit the thumb. Bring somebody in from Chicago. I need boots on the ground. Chicago. Wait a minute. Don't we know?
Yeah, Dr. Rich lives in Chicago.
Yeah, see if you can, I just want to hear what it's like.
Ironically,
in July.
Dr. Rich is here.
Oh.
And he's an HU alum of the medical persuasion. So they have a whole anniversary to-dos.
Oh, because it's a commencement weekend.
Yeah, commencement weekend.
Right.
So he's in
big
town.
deal. That's a big deal.
So I think he got his 25-year chip this weekend. So he's a part of that elk. We're celebrating there.
That sounds, official.
Yeah. So shout out to them.
Yeah. Okay. So anybody else, Chicago, I want somebody to jump on. It's like, I'm in Chicago right now. Hey fam, this is what it'd be like in July. You know what I'm saying? In the shot.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to put the weekend together. So I still gotta, NASCAR is there.
That weekend?
That weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that's a big deal. It's causing Chicago is very polarized, very segregated. So there was a big brouhaha about the city moving the Taste of Chicago, which just got back.
And they wanted to move it out?
No, they moved it. The date.
Oh, they moved the date. I thought you meant out. I'm like, where the hell are they gonna put it? Okay,
it was September.
Okay, got it.
And with NASCAR's second year or third year doing a street race, which is cool, like the Detroit Grand Prix is cool, but not Taste of Chicago, fam. Not the taste, fam.
Yeah,
that's what black people know Chicago for.
Yeah, for the taste.
For the taste, fam.
Yeah.
So that weekend, NASCAR's there, and NASCAR is, that's 400,000 people.
Right.
Yeah. So I don't know what's going to be like. That's why I said.
So Foolishness Friday Live is on the same weekend as the NASCAR joint, and that's a lot going on.
That is a lot.
That's a lot going on. Well, listen, if you into NASCAR,
yeah. Oh, well, that'll be. I think I'll enjoy it.
Yeah.
Not the crowds, but the street race. If it was at a track, I don't want to be in there with y'all. But the street race, I want to see that.
Okay.
The joint when they
yeah. They doing that. It's not F1, but it's now. But they doing the F1 thing in Vegas.
Okay.
In the fall, streets? In the street. Same deal.
I like that.
Yeah.
You going? You sound like you said it like you going. You're gonna be there for work.
It could be possible.
Yeah, that's a move.
But see, Vegas is a little different because it's all like you want to be on the strip because that's like where, at least for me professionally, that's where everything is.
Yeah.
But it's also like impossible to navigate around and through it at that time because it's around the strip. You know what I mean? It's not like on
foot. I mean,
on foot, but even to catch, you got to catch a cab on Tuesday and just stay there and wait for Friday. Don't try to catch any cabs and don't try to get into or out of the city.
Yeah,
car wise because they got all these streets blocked off and whatever. That are some.
Have you been there
crucial.
before?
It's the first time. It's the first time they're doing it.
Well, it might be smooth. Speaking of smooth, Janelle Monáe is at the internet in a frenzy.
I think she's having what do you call it? It's not a I wouldn't say a renaissance. A renaissance is not, but she's having a
renaissance.
Is she having a renaissance? I feel like she's having a.
So that was my point. On the other show. So she's releasing some visuals for in promotion of in what I think is promotion of her new project. But other people are just like she's just having a good time and
Yeah.
releasing like new music and new videos and all that. And I'm like, no, it's always for something. But this time is super extra. It's super all the way plus community. It's nude. Like the song image is a nudie, her swimming with the titties out. Then there was some type of, she was at some performance, flashed the crowd, titties, Twitter took that. And up close. It ain't even like, is that a titty? It's titties.
Right.
And then and there's a music video with some really, really strong, suggestive, overt visuals. Did you see the video for the song?
No, I just saw the quick.
No, the video for the song is a lot. I don't even know if I could find it or play it. But do your Googles on your own research. But to your point, you're saying she's going through some. Let her audience tell it. The comment section on Twitter. Let our audience tell it, this is her.
Been her.
This has been her.
Oh.
Even though we got, lawn
so we got the
tuxedo,
corporate buttoned up.
Yeah.
That was the that's what they said that she needs to be.
Probably.
You know what I mean?
Probably.
And she was like, all right, well, I guess I gotta do to get this coin and
black
notoriety.
and white and the hair in a bun with the braided bun and then these pantsuits and
moving around like what's my name?
Somebody call her.
And who the dudes that used to rock with Prince? They used to open for Prince.
The Time.
Yeah. Moving around like what's the lead dude?
Morris Day.
Morris Day. Yeah, dancing around like Morris Day.
People said she looked like the wedding cake topper. Like
right.
The groom. Yeah. That's how she used to dress.
Yeah.
And now she's but let her fans tell it. This is her. So it can't be a coming out for her because this is the way she's always been. Remember when she announced that she was pansexual? That was her opening the door. That was at least 5 years ago.
Right. She had to sell. You know what? Get the coin first.
Get the money first.
Secure your spot.
Yeah.
And then just go, this is what we're doing.
But I think this is recent because I said this on Karen's show a couple weeks ago and everybody thought I was crazy. Wasn't she dating Tessa Thompson at one time? I'm not crazy.
No, that's a real thing. I believe that's a real thing.
She said I made it. I was embellishing.
No. I think that was definitely a real thing for a little bit.
And I was like, I believe Janelle Monáe. I don't believe Tessa Thompson. I didn't believe her in that.
In that relationship?
Yeah, I didn't believe her. That's to get your career going. And it got her career going.
Tessa Thompson?
Yeah.
You think she needed to date Janelle Monáe to get...
Well, you always need somebody, regardless of what we think. You always need that connection.
But what do you think that did for her? Because she was already...
What do you think it does for anybody who...
Nah, but I'm saying she was already on at least the first Creed.
Not at that time, I don't think so. She was on Dear White People. That was the only thing she was really...
Nah, I think you're thinking too far back.
It was...
I think she had already done the first Creed.
Yeah, but you can do the first Creed. You still... You're not on after the first Creed.
But I mean, you're locked into that thing. But then, like, I think she got Avengers. You think Janelle Monáe got the Avengers?
She was on the up. No, when you're on the up, you got to... Like Ice Spice. It's always a maneuver.
Like who?
Ice Spice. When you're on the up, you have to go with whatever affiliations they feed you.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? You got to establish that you're willing to do what it takes.
Okay.
To be seen, be heard. That's what I'm saying. Okay. That's what I'm saying.
What are you well damn. If that's the case, where Jonathan Majors go left? What did he He was on his way. What did he not do? What did he not do?
That will be the big mystery.
What did he not do? Who did he reject? What proposition did he turn down? You know what I'm talking about?
Who didn't he let grab him?
Right. Yeah, saying, exactly. Like, yeah.
Terry Crews. Who didn't he let him Terry Crews?
Oh, boy. Right.
He didn't let him Terry Crews him.
They didn't get that Terry Crews handler.
I don't know.
Didn't get that handler.
Because he was doing all the right things. You know, the pink photo shoot and the...
He did all the things, showing, that I'm a man on man, agape, love, and, you know what I mean? Like
the week prior.
Yes.
That little photo shoot with Michael B and they was all cheek to cheek.
Yeah.
That was the week prior.
Yeah.
I was like, he's doing everything he's supposed to do.
And now Michael B don't even know who he is.
Jonathan Majors don't even get mentioned.
I don't think only time he's in the conversation is to say that a new development has come about in his situation. You know what I mean? Now it's a restraining order or whatever.
Now, so back to Janelle Monáe. A lot of people are also questioning whether or not there was work done. Now, I've investigated the clip thoroughly. I've
only seen it twice, and I can already tell you that's a lot.
No, that's natural. That's natural.
That's natural.
She gave you a little bit in what's that last movie? The Glass Onion. Pun intended. She gave you a little fitting clothes or whatever.
See, that's how she got everybody, because everything that you didn't know what was under that sheath.
True.
She might as well have been wearing a burqa and a full, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you didn't know what was under there the whole time.
Yeah.
That's like when your homegirl in high school who was always cool with the fellas and pretty much wore the loosely draped whatever, and then prom night comes and you're like, wait a minute, Tasha?
Yeah.
Girl, I didn't know you was, doing it like that.
Yeah.
If that was the case, we could have been friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. She just, this is what that's going to happen too. Like when she becomes a little bit, probably more adult or whatever. What's the little girl's name? The little young white girl she sings really well. But she always wear like really big
Taylor
clothes.
Swift.
Nah, man. I'm gonna get her name, but like she always wears like boy clothes because she's like she's been interviewed saying something like I don't want to be objectified. Oh, you know what I mean? She's like she recognizes that she's like, I'm young, I'm 18, I don't need nobody judging me.
They can do that though,
talking down to me about my body or whatever. But one day she's just gonna go like she's gonna throw something on everybody. So I'm like, wait a minute,
nudity.
Yeah.
Because that's the part of the game. Mm-hmm. Like Britney Spears showing her ass and dancing around in the living room. It looks gross. It looks gross. So
she's lost her mind.
So Janelle, you said the keyword Renaissance. Mm-hmm. So that's the trigger word for me because Beyonce just launched her world tour, Renaissance, over in Stockholm or whatever. Mm-hmm. And my theory is this was either poor timing on accident
to launch in Stockholm.
No.
For Janelle Monáe,
or great timing and by design. Mm-hmm. Because you don't do anything when Beyonce is doing something.
What did she do? Show the titties? Was it something?
No, this is today. Like Beyonce was yesterday. Janelle is today. Like,
okay.
Like get off my internet.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Not now. I'm doing something. I just released. I'm promoting. The visuals is flooding timelines. What do you want to see? The opening night of Renaissance tour or Janelle Monáe's titties? So basically,
Beyonce had her signal on, and a car was backing out the spot. And then Janelle Monáe came in from the other side. Oh, fam, I didn't see you. Yeah, but I'm already parked. I'm like, my bad.
Like, because between new music and her being slated for the upcoming Josephine Baker movie, this is press.
Yeah.
But Beyonce don't like you getting press when she's trying to get press. She did it to Kelly.
And by Kelly, you, nobody.
Nobody. She did Kelly Rowland. She did to Carrie Hilson. Like, don't drop nothing when I'm dropping.
But so it's a universally supposedly to be known thing that
I think so. So
can't nobody do nothing.
No.
So
not even Rihanna. Not even Rihanna.
Was it? How many years ago was it? Remember we talked about this when WAP came out, maybe like a week after she dropped.
Yes.
The whatever
Lemonade
trash that was on Disney Plus that I couldn't understand, like that whole musical album video.
Lemonade, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't Lemonade.
Or the one after that.
It was the one that was like the real weird one. It
was dark, yeah.
Yeah, it was like, 1 minute they were in Africa and then it was in outer space.
Oh, yeah.
Real
progressive journey.
Yeah, the Beehive loved it. And I was like, I can't get through 5 minutes of this. But then the next week, because it was also supposed to be very uplifting of an album. And then the very next week you had WAP.
Yeah.
And he canceled out everything.
Won a Grammy and all types of.
So like they didn't get the memo either?
That's what I said. Or it's by design. And if it's by design, that's major. That means that whatever machine she had, Janelle Monáe has behind her, major. She's all the way in. She's plugged in. But I knew she was in already. So Glass Onion was a role that her role in that easily could have went to somebody else. Easily.
Okay. Yeah. It was
okay.
Yeah.
But I was like, I didn't see her as it, but she did good in it. But when she comes into the scene, I'm like, But it turned out to be a good movie. Then her, the halftime at All-Star Weekend. You ain't got no music out, fam. And you're the face of All-Star Weekend. Then there was a couple other things. She's always like the go-to. I was like, that's Machine. That's Machine.
Yeah, sure.
You're in.
Keeping it relevant.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's
the big thing for her was coming about the black and white. Coming out the pantsuit with the black and white loafers. She started stepping out in gowns and dresses, and you know,
she gave you titties at the Met Ball too, the Met Gala too, because it was sheer, wasn't it?
Something. That's what I was saying. Whatever she had on, and then like I think I was saying I saw footage of her at an after party for the Met Ball where, you know, booty was out. Oh yeah, she was on a table. Doing a little whatever on the table, having a good old time, and I was like, okay. Oh yeah, Janelle Monáe is just letting it all hang out. Yeah. Footloose and fancy free.
Slutting it up, as they used to say.
Okay.
That's
what
they used to say.
That's what they used to say. In a different time. Yeah, it was a different time when they said that back then. Yeah, they can't say that anymore. now they say she like she in the streets. Yeah, she for the streets. You know, maybe.
She's being free.
She's just free. She's just free. Let it fly. Let them fly.
Yeah, and they were flying.
They were definitely flying.
They were flying and flapping.
Yeah,
it was. I'm trying to figure out it was unexpected. Go to Twitter. I would pull it up, but it'll get us. It'll get us.
Unexpected, pleasant surprise.
Oh yeah. Because they wasn't, lumpy or droopy or none of that,
Yeah, you weren't sneezy or bashful either. None of the dwarfs.
They weren't like half-boiled potatoes.
No,
it's pretty. They weren't.
They wouldn't rub it on her stomach.
Yeah, they weren't like misshapen gourds or nothing like that.
No, they was
Okay, here's an interesting take. Nola says she's the modern Grace Jones. I'll allow that, but here's the thing. A little bit more attractive.
A little.
Oh, okay. I was trying to be safe.
No disrespect to my Grace Jones. Yo, mine. That's the OG sis. You know what I mean?
Body wise. Yeah.
I think she has a little bit more going on than Grace Jones.
Yeah.
Grace Jones is a handsome lady.
No. Jeez.
They're talking about.
Hold on. Oh, Billie Eilish is who they say.
It came to me later, but I didn't want to disrupt the thought. But yeah, it was Billie Eilish. That, one day she's going to be like 26 and show up to the Met Ball.
Wait a minute, how old is she?
I feel like she's no more than 22, 21, 22, maybe.
I don't know none of her music.
She actually, she can sing. She has a good voice. You know what I mean? Barry, you got to be, if you like heroin, any of that, don't listen to her stuff. You'll pass away.
Wait a minute.
Because you'll do a triple dose.
Oh, it's super sad.
Yeah.
Oh, it's one of those.
Oh, you'll just slide all the way into a coma.
Why do all these kids like her then?
Because it's depressing and they like to be depressed. Do these parents
know? Do they know?
Do they know?
I didn't know that her music was like that.
Her music is just like,
that's
if you
good.
just want to just put on a black light and just.
Oh, I hate that.
Just go into a dark, sad place, just throw that on. And if anyone ever wronged you, and as an adolescent, it's a song in there for you that just will be like
a self-harm soundtrack.
Just, it may cause you not to just because someone's relating to you, but oof.
I've heard the name, but I've never known that that's what it was. But that bothers me now because I know a lot of little young girls that's real on it.
Yeah.
And they don't need anybody to make them more emotional than they already are.
Very and like it's
jeez.
She's good though. I'll say, like as she grows up, if she continues to develop, like she's gonna give whoever, a lot of people run for their money.
Truth says all the kids are emo as fuck now.
Yeah.
Which is yes,
right into it, But she can sing too.
But that's so dangerous though. Music can be dangerous anyway. But the fact that now it makes sense because they put her out front and everything. All award shows. I still have never heard one song, but I know it all.
You've heard one of her songs,
okay?
You know what I mean? But you just
yeah. But all the award shows is her. Now it makes sense that they would prop her up to the top the same way. Oh, okay, that's
but I didn't know she's a talented, and like I think her brother, like her and her brother, they like the little duo. They like he helps her write and helps her write the like music, and they write together, whatever. But
so there's an educator in the chat who shall remain nameless, just for discretionary purposes. They were telling me they had in their school a OD pack. Kids were, let's go and try to OD.
A pact.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said pack. I thought you was like in case of emergency, open this thing.
Oh, yeah.
Like with Narcan in or something like that.
No.
An OD pact.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And now I'm like, yeah, of course they do. If they're, it's the same way on the violent side. Of course they're going to be violent. Like if they're consuming musically all day, every day.
The funny thing is, I don't even know sometimes what her song is talking about. I wish we could pull up just one song. Just
melodically, you just
want to just go, oh.
Well, that's deliberate too.
Yeah, it's just like, that's what you play when you're not in the mood. You know what I mean?
Speaking of Narcan and naloxone, how do I know the actual name?
How do you know those terms?
Yeah. So currently at my place of employment, we're being trained. We're being trained on how to interrupt an overdose.
Oh, wow. At the youth center?
Yeah, at the youth center. How to interrupt an overdose. Fam, I'm a first responder now?
Yeah. Yeah.
And why is the training an hour long? And then I watched the news the same night. And the news is like local firefighters are now handing out naloxone and Narcan to people just in case. I'm like, wait a minute, are you handing it out without the training?
Well, the training's on the back of the package.
Well, no, not this 45-minute training I had to sit through. So that makes me believe I don't need to sit through the training.
I mean, did you at least get some overtime for the training, or was it during the normal workday? Oh, jeez.
I was like,
so it's essentially like, check for breath sounds, check the pulse, shoot the joint up the nose.
I didn't go through the training.
Oh, you fell asleep. Damn it.
Because in the event of emergency, I'm just going to read the box. I'm just going to read the box.
It's called 911.
Yes.
Guide me through.
I'm going to be a first responder whose first response is to call first responders.
Right.
Come on, man. What are y'all doing?
I got somebody down. This joke gonna be a joint about 1013.
Chain the doors.
Right.
When I came into work that day, I was like, are y'all serious? Like, this is, where did this come from? The mayor. Oh, okay. Did it? And I watched the news and the mayor's like, we can give it to the firefighters. So they can just give it out. Hey, man, listen.
Hey, man. You got to know what to do, champ.
Yeah.
It's either that or sell the Narcan.
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. I ain't even think about that.
You gotta learn how to, market this thing, brother. You just gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Everybody, how come y'all out? Well, it's crazy. It's wild over here.
Yes.
It's wild over here. Y'all always got a Narcan. It's just crazy over here.
Every day we interrupting overdoses. Every day.
Saving lives on the regular. I'm a first responder.
I respond first.
Right.
So wasn't here last week. More about the job. So, and now, mind you, I'm not supposed to talk about none of this. But what does that tell you?
It's time to talk about it.
Exactly. So last week, I was going to broadcast from work because I was, it was a new schedule and da. And I was going to do the other show 4 to 6, and then this show 6 to 7. At 3:40, I get notification. Say, man, a lot of white shirts and people from the mayor's office and all of that, they're going to be here at that time. So I was like, oh, well, that's a wash because there's no, per my ethics training.
Yeah. Especially when the white shirts come.
Especially when the white shirts come. It was just not good. How can I help you?
Yes.
Like John Wick. I saw John Wick 4. How can I be of service?
Oh, okay.
I'm here to serve.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So at 3:40, so they was like, 4:00, we're all going to be here for da. So long story short, without going into it too much, are you familiar with the news? Have you?
Yes.
Okay. This is one story on the news.
Aside from popular opinion,
you read.
I do stay informed.
You read, yes.
I do stay informed. I either read and or watch the news, but yes.
So there's this thing with these migrants.
Yes.
and these illegals, undocumented, being bussed to the area, and it was so much of them over the last month, they don't have nowhere to stay.
Well, I think on top of that, your mayor said something like,
"Bring them here.
Give us your, give us your tired, your whatever.
We'll take care of."
Right.
So apparently, the organization that I'm aligned with was like, "Hey, we'll just put them here." And so that's what happened. So
did y'all have the cots?
Yes.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Like,
they turned it into
wait. Okay, so now this is interesting.
Yeah.
Did y'all have the cots like already there, or did like they was like, yo, they coming?
No,
and the cots is coming behind them.
No. So I don't know if we've spoke about this before, but from November to April, my particular location is an overnight hypothermia shelter.
Okay, got it.
For homeless.
Yes. Okay.
In the city. So when we leave at night, they come, and then they leave in the morning, and we come.
Got it.
So that's 6 months out of the year.
Okay, so the stuff was already there.
It just ended in April.
Okay.
So that's why they picked us.
Okay. Got it. See, this is insider and understanding, because I did think it was kind of random, like, why yours for, you know what I mean? Like, there's a whole city out there.
Yeah, never
Why
random.
they pick yours?
Never random.
Okay. Got it.
And this type of insight could easily get me fired. But that should tell you something.
Hey, everybody. Can y'all just share this, but don't share this part?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Is that a thing?
So last Friday, I got the computer in the office and everything. Man, I seen there's 40 people outside. They're coming, and I went and closed the door, shut the light off in there.
Wait, did they roll up? I need a visual now. So like, did they roll up like King Jaffe Joffre's brigade and coming to America?
It was more of a
squat.
No,
and then like.
It was more of a how could I? What movie?
10 cars roll up with flags waving and sirens on, but not blaring the noise.
Not even, because in this particular industry, everybody takes pride in dressing down.
Oh, okay.
So they want to show you their casualness. So it's like an ugly jacket with a button-up white shirt that's not buttoned, tucked into some performance slacks. And then some tennis shoes. Okay. That's what Yeah. It's like, hey, look, I'm casual.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And it's Friday.
Yeah. So it was that. It was a lot of people that it seemed like they're not outside often.
Got it.
And they just kind of came out of cars. All use car doors, scoosh, and then people walk in, and then they came to the front door like 40 deep. And I didn't even go near where my computer setup was. Didn't even go near it. I didn't even want anybody to be like, oh, what's that? What's going on here? Oh, no, this is a podcast station. Somebody must have, I ain't even do all that. Okay. So I just called an audible.
Yeah.
Like, no.
So now take me as inside as you can as regards to, were you there when they arrived?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was the greeter.
Oh,
that's why I said I'm here to serve.
We're just giving like service. Orange juice and crackers.
No. Just right this way, wherever you need to. If you need me, I'm right here.
Say habla español. Were you doing the whole thing? Like, were they coming to you like? But they come to you because in the right circumstance, around enough people, you might look like. They might start talking and talk to you because they think you're, you're here to help. No, I think you're missing. You're missing. Maybe I left this out. We were relocated. So I have no part in this whole thing. We were told this is happening. Today's your last day. Yeah. Here's your last day here. We'll be, in the TV show or the movie when the crime, the police chief is here. I don't know. We got to get to the bottom of this, and then the FBI comes in. Oh, we'll take it from here. Okay. But this is my crime scene. Right. We'll take it from here. Right. So it was that. Yeah, just send us your files, jerk off. Yeah. It was that. So, So they came in the door. It was like, this is over here. So you work here? I'm like, yeah, I'm just right here. If you need anything, let me know. Okay, if we need something, we'll come. And then they just walk off. You're the only one in uniform. Like, all right, fellas. So what's the status? It's like, no. When we call you, we'll need you. Yeah. Just go over there. Sit tight. Hang out here. Right. So that was that. And then they were like, tomorrow is you'll get the paperwork
and you'll be somewhere else.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Restationed.
That's how it went.
Did you get a let's say if, and I don't want to put anything on your last post, I'm gonna just phrase this very carefully. If your last post was a difficult assignment, did you get a similar assignment, or did they give you like, did they put you out in the nice
great
easy
question.
breezy?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
I don't know yet.
Oh, TBD.
Yeah.
It's been a week.
No, that was yeah. Well, you're right. It has been a week. No, I got notified on this week, in the middle of this week.
Okay.
But due to some logistical errors on my part, yeah, I didn't make it. That's the only way. That's the best way I can say that. I was unable.
Fools is Fridays. Coming to you live. Sirius XM 126.
I was unable. You want to report to this location on Friday, and I was like, yeah.
How's Saturday?
Yeah.
How's Saturday?
Let me tell you about my Friday. This particular Friday.
We were looking for Saturday.
Unavailable.
What you were looking for Saturday?
I'm unavailable.
What does that look like?
So there's that.
All right, interesting. So your joint has been taken over. It's now a sovereign state.
Yes. Yeah, it's again, there's a different jurisdiction.
Yeah, like, right. Also, just like that.
Fetty gov.
It's like an embassy.
Yeah. Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes. Foreign soil.
Yes, exactly. Yes, and yes.
It really is. It's so interesting that I'm, adjacent to that whole situation. But hey, what do you do? What do you do about it?
It seems like that's your life. Again, in the chronicles of Lamont King, be it a Hollywood story or fresh off the headlines, you know what I'm saying? Somehow you're 1 degree of separation, and that degree is you standing here or you standing right here.
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much.
So now you got a story about, and one of those.
When I tell it, when I tell it, because the story always gets better 10 years from now or whatever,
No, one of those immigrants 10 years from now.
Oh, yeah.
Is going to be like the next, I don't know, Ricky Martin or somebody, you know what I mean? Like
when
the
I
next
tell the story,
Selena, you know what I mean?
He was under my care.
Yeah.
Yes.
But no, he's going to be the one person you did actually get to speak to before they booted you out.
Okay.
Who you did give that orange juice and crackers to.
Yeah.
I just remember Senor Lamont. Gave me orange juice and crackers and told me that it was going to be okay. And I knew then that I was going to make it in America. The dream was going to come true.
And he did.
And that person is Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
Telling you, watch.
He made it on The Voice.
He made it. And he's gonna be like, I wonder where Senor Lamont. I owe him everything. And you're gonna be like, find that man. And
I see him on what's the singing competition? The other one, American Idol.
American Idol.
And they would be singing. I'd be like, man, you always knew he had the voice of an angel.
You're gonna be in the forward video. The history when they go back and do the story.
And he just came in and just singing. And
guess what, Elon? Yeah. Guess who we found? It's Senor Lamont. And I was gonna start about Senor Lamont. ¿Quieres? ¿Quieres tu ayuda?
I'd be like, hey, Elian, I still don't know Spanish.
Pero que you don't know how you helped me back then, Senor Lamont. I sing this song tonight for you. And he breaks down the voice of an angel.
He will win.
Yes.
Because you got to have a story. You got to have a story.
He's crying while he's singing.
Yeah.
Pero que, Senor Lamont.
Oh, jeez. That's a whole movie right there.
Yes. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, when I tell the story, it's all of that.
Because it's going to be good, too. Because you're going to be like, yo, I'm telling you. I know that little motherfucker.
I know.
Get out of here, man. You don't know him, man. And you're going to get the call right there when you're on the porch. And like, are you Lamont King? We've been trying to find you.
Yeah.
Little Elon Musk.
Musk.
He's a finalist on American Idol.
Oh, jeez.
And he keeps talking about the time you helped him with the orange juice and crackers.
Senor Lamont. That's a t-shirt. I should take that t-shirt out of town next week.
There you go.
Senor Lamont.
Oh, jeez.
That's funny.
Oh, man. All right.
Shout out to them though. Shout out to everybody that's embarking on this journey to America, and it's for freedom. And yes,
yeah, all of
that's
that.
all I got.
Get yours.
Yeah, that's all I got. I don't.
Get yours, because I'm still trying to get mine.
Yeah, right. Y'all jumping the line, man.
right.
Hey, so to that point, man, all the amenities.
Oh, I bet. I heard that they're about to get the upgrade.
Oh man, they get the red carpet.
Yeah,
all the concessions.
Yeah, because I know there's a couple vacant hotels.
Yeah.
If you know,
no, but I'm talking about they're talking job training. Just making sure that
here comes again. See, y'all was on y'all COVID. I'm too good. Or y'all COVID, I'm too good. That you made some money doing your little entrepreneurial thing, and gave up the regular working man's thing, and you wondering why the level of service.
You want to quit quietly, huh?
Right. The level of service is what it is, and why all these places got to charge service charges and gratuities for parties to do.
Yeah.
Now they gonna come and it's like, it's a lot nicer in here all of a sudden. Why?
Job placement. Yeah. They said education. They were talking about healthcare. And I was like, immediately.
Yep.
Wow, fam.
Yep.
Wow.
All that work that y'all didn't want to do, it's about to be the come up. And the level of service will increase, and you'll be wondering why. Why did that food taste got that? Who's back in that kitchen now? Who's on the grill? Who's cooking?
Alien. Alien.
There's a Jamaican spot.
Singing.
There's a Jamaican spot.
Oh, he has such a sweet voice. Who is back there on eggs?
Elian.
He has such a sweet voice.
So there's a Jamaican spot that does well on social media, right? It's local. But if you see their social media, sometimes you'll see they'll show the kitchen and the cooks back there. And it's just, they cooking that good curry chicken and the jerk or whatever. But the music is boom, 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 boom. It's not soca. It's the salsa, right? It's straight Latinos back there cooking and making the food. And
in the Jamaican spot.
Yes.
Okay.
So the comments was like, why come y'all got all these Latino cats in there making the Jamaican? Why ain't no Jamaicans making it? And they commented, because don't nobody want to come to work. These cats come to work and make the food like we trained them to make it. If you got a problem with the food quality, come talk to us. Silence.
Jeez.
And guess what? I've gone there since seeing said comment.
Food is immaculate. It's just amazing.
It tastes like my grandmother made it.
It tastes more Jamaican than Jamaicans.
I mean, listen.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Tastes like my grandmother made it. It's good. Highly recommend it.
That's like the soul food spots that I used to have a problem with that. The soul food spots with they were run by Asians, right? Grew up on it, but as you got older, you're like, hey, wait a minute. I don't understand why we can't. And then you go to the same spot. I was gonna say a name, but I ain't gonna say a name.
Yeah, don't say it.
It's one chain is specific to this area.
Okay. A soul food spot?
Specific to the mid-Atlantic area. That was the
of a soul food kind?
That was the entendre right there. I just gave you the bar right there.
Okay.
But it's wild because they'll have Asians working it. I mean, owning it. And the Mexicans.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
In the kitchen. I'm like,
oh, yeah.
Oh, now that's genius.
Yo,
that's genius.
That ain't nothing but training, dog.
Yeah.
That ain't nothing but training. Because at the end of the day.
But it's also essence, too. It's the essence. I think the Mexican has a, and I'm generalizing. The Latino has the essence of soul a little bit more in that kitchen as far as the food is similar. You know what I'm saying?
But they will cook up soul food. They will cook up some Chinese food.
Yeah.
They'll cook up some Jamaican food, whatever, man. It's just training and taste, fam.
Yeah, training and taste.
Yeah, they can get all of it because they need to be back there. Because I know one like local spot. I mean, literally a hole in the wall, and it was nothing but it was the Asian cats up front taking the order, and Latino cats back there making visually. You can see them making the food.
My dream has always been to open up a Korean barbecue or a sushi spot, authentic though. Like authentic,
and have like all black people.
Yeah. Well trained.
Yeah.
Knife specialists, like cutlerists.
The real kind. Doing the Benihana things.
Yeah, the real shit.
Flipping the egg and
I just
making the volcano and all that.
Yeah. Why can't we? My first time Benihana, I was like, what is this supposed to be? Oh, well, it's the blah, blah, blah. This is years ago. Japanese, but one of the dudes was Mexican. And I was like, well, if he can do it, anybody should be able to do it. How come you, let's go there. Let's go there. Nah, I ain't trying here. Let's go there. How come there ain't no nails, just a black nail spot?
Because why are some things just associated with, like black people can't do nails?
Because they don't want to do it. I know some people out there that want to do it.
And they're doing it, but not in large part. Like I know a spot where you can go and it's just black people in there doing it.
Black-owned pizzeria making authentic Italian pizza from the homeland, but just a black pizza spot.
In large, because you'll find one in a but in large
black gyro spot just because it's Greek. You're cooking. Nigga,
I don't know. Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
nigga, you're cooking. Yeah, you're just cooking.
Because I can for sure.
That's another shirt. Nigga, you're cooking. Why can't it?
No, you just cooking.
Yeah, nigga, you're just cooking. Like why can't we have that? Like why? So they don't want to do it. I don't buy that. One, we're restricted to soul food, and then on top of that, anybody else can do soul food. Then we're not restricted.
Here's the spot.
All right.
You call it fill in the blank black man's name. Soul Kitchen. But soul is spelled like Korea. Ooh. And they serve nothing but Korean fare. Or just go with soul food. Either way. But soul, S-C-O-U. Yes. No, I like that. It's a Korean barbecue place. Yeah. I don't see it's just cooking. Just cooking. Yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with that. I don't know. Indians, black people always got that lane. It's like, that's not the lane.
We program.
Yes, you program.
If they can do ours, why can't we do theirs?
Yeah,
I've never understood that. India, I would open up an Indian spot. That's the Bombay. You know what I'm saying? Mississippi masala. And but everything in there is authentic. Yes. And it's one spot by me that's it's a Indian spot. A great one. No, wait a minute. No, I said it's an Indian spot. I know it's a great one over there in next to Philly, huh? You been to that one? Nah. Delicious. Nah, I gotta try that out. Yeah. But this one also serves pizza. Let's go, guys. Guys, how you got the pizza next to the marsala, fam? Like, that's what I'm saying, though. And every time I go in there, every time I go in there, he's like, "Are you a Muslim?" And I'm like, "No, fam. It's just." No. I was like, "Why?" Because the beard. I'm like, "Well, we can have beards. It's okay." But the brick oven shit comes from them though too, though. So that's believable. The little. That's how they cook. The naan bread. The little bread. Yeah. But like I don't know what they're talking about. But. Oh, somebody just tried. She says you just tried to call. Oh. I ain't see nothing. Well, the phone's been off. I was about to say, how you try to call a number that's not up? Just throw the link in the chat. I'll throw the link in the chat. Yeah, it's quicker. But what was I saying? About the Indian spots. Yeah, and then they had another one, another ethnicity that. Oh yeah, I want to open up what do you call it a kosher deli. Why not? Because only if you know anything about kosher, it's just that it's been blessed just by, like by a rabbi. Like right? Yeah. So bring in the rabbi to bless it. Bless the whole kitchen. You got to bless the whole kitchen. Yeah. And then I prepare and sell it. I ain't got to be the rabbi. Yeah. Why can't I run a kosher deli? Why can't I run? Yeah. What? Well, I don't understand that. Like, as long as it's good. As long as it's blessed. If it's blessed, I probably call it blessed. Hey. Just cook, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's just cooking, nigga. Like, what do you mean? That I wish we would break free from that. Right. Like, yeah. I will say though, I wish we would break free from there that. Was a spot by me that was like poke, however you say that. Like, Asian fare was the raw poke. You create your own poke. Yeah, sure. Thing. Yeah, I didn't make it. Black owned. Nobody. They didn't. No one subscribed. That's the stereotype. That's because we conditioned. See, but for me, I'll tell you where they went wrong. Oh, okay. Because for me, I like that kind of stuff, right? Yeah. But it's something I'm not going to eat on a weekly basis. That's something that you just kind of like. No, I would. On and once a while. It's super healthy. It's super healthy, but it's just for me. I was like, yeah, maybe once a month, and then I just kind of went from once a month to I'm good.
And I think that's what happened.
Yeah.
So now it's about to be a Jamaican spot, which listen.
Now there's a black Chinese food joint over off Central Avenue. I will shout them out. I just forgot their name. But I like the whole concept because he's basically in his bio and in his social media posts, he's basically saying what I'm saying. Is Black Dragon or somebody watching knows it. You know, Black Dragon.
Yamings?
Nah.
Yamings?
But the joint that and I've never been over there, but I keep trying to remind myself to go.
What part of town is it in?
I think it's Capitol Heights.
Okay.
Central Avenue. Carry your card over there.
Yes.
Your reading materials.
Yes. Yes.
They had the first thing that got me was General Tso's. That's like their marquee item.
Okay, yeah,
and I'm like,
that's the go-to.
And I'm like, yes. Why can't a black restaurant make General Tso's chicken?
Right.
Yes.
We got Blackanese everywhere.
But I ain't even talking about that. It's just you just cooking.
It's just food. It's just cooking. Yeah, it's just cooking.
Like that, we're the only people where we're that way about our food.
Yeah. See, the true testimony is, regardless of who's cooking the fare, who's in there eating it. Like, you ever go to a spot of a certain, ethnicity as far as food goes?
Yeah.
And don't none of the people that's native to that thing in there eating the food?
No, so I tell this story all the time. It's about 20 years ago when I changed my perception on carryout. Not to say I don't eat carryout food now, but not like I used to. When I went in there and saw that they weren't eating nothing that we be ordering.
Right.
They was sitting around huddled. They was on break and they stayed there because they live in there.
Off the menu.
Yeah. No, they're not ordering off the menu.
Oh, nah?
Nah, they was eating, I swear it was a bowl of soup, water. It was like soup water with chopsticks. And I was like, yo, what are y'all? This is what y'all eat, but y'all
they was eating pho, whatever it is.
I don't even think it was nothing in it.
Oh,
it was nothing in it. And I'm looking,
they
like,
was eating sadness.
Yeah. This is a Billie Eilish meal.
Right. Yeah. Right. Seriously.
And I'm like, y'all sell us all this shit. It changed my whole perception. I was like, oh, you don't even eat this. I was like, oh, nah, I get it. Like,
I went into a spot. I think it was an Asian spot, and it was nothing but. Oh no. It was oh man, it was like Turkish or something like that.
Oh,
right. And I looked around and it was nothing but people of typing in. They just everybody, and I was like, "Yo, this was about to be. This is about to be."
You would think.
A drink with.
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah. But you could do that too.
You could, but I'm just saying, like, it's always makes me feel better when it's a certain type of food, and the people that seem like, oh, this is a taste of home, therefore they're eating there.
Yeah,
because it's that close to being authentic. True. You know what I'm saying? And you see a lot of them in there, which means that it's known locally.
So I got a good story. Recently, I went to it was an open mic at that place that I used to do the shows at in DuPont. So I went. I was walking parked far, so I'm walking down the block, and there was a shawarma spot.
Okay,
you know what I mean. Shawarma is Indian, but the Turkish Armenian, they have another word for it, but it's basically. Greek, it would be, gyro meat and all that. So the same thing. It's on the spinner and they shave it.
Yes.
So I went in there and I'm in the mood. And I was like, hey, let me get to this. And so he said, yeah, we out of so-and-so. And I said, ish kalala. And he looked.
He was like, he said,
he was like,
oh, my friend.
He was like, where are you from? And I was like, and then I switched it. I was like, oh no, I'm from here. And he was like, what? And I said, yeah, when I was young, I said, I used to live in Michigan. And my first boss, they were Turkish. And they taught me Turkish cuss words. And I said, this is like 1990. And so he was, the other dude came from behind the counter. The other dude came from the back. They was just perplexed. And they sitting there staring at me because it was like, what are you?
Right,
how do you know that? I was like, nah, man, I just, I remembered that word. And I knew that it's like, fitting. Just like coño. It's like in distress. It's like, shit. It's like that. Yeah. And so they were like, so then the one guy starts talking and I was like, no. That's the only word I know. I don't.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know conversation. I'm not here. I'm here
you
for
about to get the hall pass, son.
Yeah, I'm here for the gyro. I'm not here.
You about to give you 2 more words and then gonna pull the good meat out.
Yeah, the good meat. Oh, jeez. It's about to give you
that good meat, son.
It's about to double meat me in there.
Give you that double meat with the good sauce.
It's about to double meat me up.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm like, but then I'm tasting it. it was decent.
Uh-huh.
But really, it's just cooking.
Just cooking.
Yeah. If I know what the product is, and how it's supposed to be prepared, I could do it too. All right, let's go to our female contributor
to bring us an uplifting moment of the day.
Great story.
Yes.
And for all those in the community, female means she was born with X and Y chromosomes. I'm sorry, no. X, what is it? XX.
Sure.
Is born with she's a female.
Yeah.
Had somebody tell me last week, how do you define female? I was like, get the fuck out of my face.
Because she told me.
I am a female. I am a woman. Yeah. Absolutely. I am a woman. Hear me roar.
Your pronouns are.
Yeah, my pronouns are she, she. So
wait a minute, hold on.
There you go.
I just called really to say Happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers. That's all. I didn't want to say much. Yeah. Happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers. I hope you all get treated like queens this weekend. And I do want to brag on my child, my bonus son. He is getting a masseuse to give me a massage tomorrow. So I am ecstatic about that because mama needs it.
Oh, okay.
And then I wanted to say,
okay.
What?
I wasn't sure where that was going, but go ahead. But go ahead.
I'm getting a masseuse.
Go off, sis.
I'm getting a massage.
Yes.
Make sure you keep that.
And my son is paying for it.
Okay.
Okay, that's what's up.
Right.
Anyway,
hey, sorry, sidebar. Sorry to interrupt.
You should them hands stay above the equator.
With his upcoming fight.
Yes.
You think you could
July 15th.
You think you could schedule an appearance back on the show with the little guys?
Absolutely. Okay. Let's shoot for June so he doesn't have to have a crunch, trying to interview in July. Let's do June.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, I'll have my people talk to your people.
Yes, please. Would you? Thank you.
Yes.
And to all. Okay, go ahead. My bad.
No, go ahead, John. Because I had something to say funny about Janells.
Shout outs. I mean, to all the men who are taking their wives and girlfriends,
baby mamas,
female friends who maybe they have a little bit of a special relationship out for Mother's Day and they taking care of them too. Shout out to all the motherfuckers. Shout out to all the motherfuckers out there. Just shout out to them. You know what I mean? Y'all doing y'all thing this weekend too.
And I'm gonna be while we're here, I'm gonna be flagrant and offensive. To everybody who's identifying.
Ooh. No, don't do it.
As Mother's Day.
Don't do it.
Sit this one out till we figure things out. I gotta read more. So just don't expect much from me. Okay, go ahead.
Oh geez.
No, Caitlin, sit down somewhere. Caitlin, sit down somewhere. Yeah. No, I wanted to say something funny about Janelle. I don't know if y'all saw it in the chat. I had some of my straight girlfriends was like, yo, those things was thanging. I was like, what?
Yeah.
I was like, they were like, we ready to risk it. I was like, what are you talking about?
That's how she gets them.
Yeah.
That's how she gets them. It's all wrong. That wasn't propaganda. That was a recruitment video.
Oh, absolutely.
That wasn't propaganda.
I believe that. I believe that. I was like, wait a minute. What do you mean you're ready to risk it? What?
Did you see the full music video for the song?
No, I just saw the flash.
Okay, yeah. Take your time. Take your time and watch that. And
watch the whole thing.
It's real strong.
I don't want to though.
Yeah.
But you will.
Well,
but you will.
Yeah, you will.
You will. Curiosity will get the better of you.
I don't think so. I ain't gonna lie. I did see the video and I was like, wait a minute, let me see that again. I don't think I saw what I saw.
You watch the video and you watch it back.
I just saw the flash and then I pressed the thing and I saw it again, but that was it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
I'm good. I promise you, I'm good.
I saved it on my phone, but that was it. That was it. I may watch it later, but that's all.
And then the last time I watched it,
I promise you, it's not like that. Nope. Somebody said Dr. Rich was in town. That's what I want to know about.
What? How did we get there? What did we even?
No,
that was 30 minutes ago.
That's not even what we're talking about. What is that?
That's not in the subject line at all.
Not even what we're saying.
Right.
We're still on Janelle Tiddies.
No, I wanted to go back to.
No, I understand. So what I can appreciate about Janelle, the first video, the Twitter had it on loop. So I only watched it once, but it auto plays.
Oh yeah, same. I
so
only
like
play once,
and then it's like boobong, and then it's like boobong, and but the symmetry, I applaud the symmetry. I mean,
symmetry.
The symmetry.
That's what y'all call it.
Nature has been kind to her. Yeah. Nature has been kind.
Yeah.
That's what y'all call a symmetry. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
They were even. They were,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It wasn't one
They're
pancake.
definitely not fake. They're not fake.
It wasn't two googly eyes.
Yeah, it wasn't.
They're not implants. They're not fake. They're definitely.
No. Those are what real.
But all right, so let's do this. So how do you know? How can you tell?
No, because I've seen fake. Like Jocelyn Hernandez. We've seen fake.
Right, but the technology that's out there now.
There's new
technology. They use different type of water in the bag, and
I don't know. I just don't feel like she's had any work done there.
Oh, okay.
That's just my opinion. That's my humble opinion.
You're expert. How about it? Not expert? Not expert?
No, I'm not an expert. Trust me, I'm not an expert.
Okay.
I'd like to call myself an expert. No, I like.
You can be an expert, not me in that area. No, ma'am.
Those are real.
Yeah. Yes.
I just believe they're real.
Okay. Well, no, that's fair. I'll allow that. All right. We appreciate you jumping on. Anything else in the good world of of
education? We are counting down. It is 21 school days
left. 21.
We're 21 school days. Yes.
Right.
And at this point, like I said before, I love my job. I do. But it's time. It's time for them to go and stay home with their own parents for the duration of the summer. It's that time.
But it's going to be so short. The summer's going to be so short.
Oh, well.
So let me tell you this. So 21 school days, and I know what type of, you're very dedicated, very committed to the job. You're very hard worker. Yeah. So out of those 21, how many do you think you'll need personal mental health days?
That's funny. I don't take off. This year, the only time I literally took off was when I was sick. And in the past, those that know me, I would take effort days, but I don't take off this year. I love coming in and doing my job. So to answer your question, I don't have any days projected where I'm taking off.
Well, let me ask you another question.
Okay.
In your new professional capacity, 2022, 2023, are you, once the kids are gone, are you still in the office? Because, when you're management, you don't get that summer life.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So I am an 11-month instead of 10 months. Okay. That's a good question.
Oh,
that just means that when the teachers leave, I have an extra 8 or 9 days in June, and then I come back in early in August. Okay. So that's a great question. That's a great question.
Yeah.
Great question. Yeah. But what we do is we prepare for the next school year.
Right.
So
are you doing anything with that month, that time off in the summer, since it's so short? Are you doing anything major?
Absolutely. I am going to
braid season.
I am going to the Caribbean.
There you go.
Yes, I'm going to the Caribbean.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Yes, I will be in. I'll be. And you said, are you looking for something in particular?
No, I wasn't. I was just asking where, when you move from 10 to 11, it kind of cuts short.
Yeah, it cuts, but I'm going to make sure that in July, I'll probably go to the beach every weekend. And then the very beginning of August, I'm going to the Caribbean.
Now, that's a good, what beach every weekend? Like what beach
are they?
Oh, I drive to the Jersey Shore.
Okay.
Just about every weekend. But I don't drive to Chicken Bone. I don't drive to Chicken Bone Beach. I go to where the other people go, now, where it's nice and clean.
Learn me on Chicken Bone Beach, because I've never heard that phrase.
Chicken Bone Beach? Atlantic City. I don't go to Atlantic City.
Oh, I never knew that's what that was called.
Chicken Bone Beach, absolutely.
It makes perfect sense, though.
Chicken Bone Beach. I don't go there. I go where the other people go. Where it's nice and clean. Water is crisper and bluer. Yeah, I don't do Chicken Bone Beach.
Water is crisper because
I don't know any northern beaches where the water is crisper.
I can't.
Oh, it is. I don't want to name it because I don't want to see some of the people like, oh, that's where a cutie pie gonna be. No, I don't want you there.
Are there nice hotels there? Because
absolutely.
In my mind, I got to go to like a state that I don't feel comfortable in anymore to get that type of beach life. You know what I'm saying? So
yes.
Yeah. So I'll do Jersey, and then I'll also go down to South Carolina as well to Myrtle.
I would say the best beach are racism beaches.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know,
and Florida,
right?
Yeah,
they have the greatest.
I'll be in Florida too. So I just beach hop all summer.
Racism beaches.
Right. I feel like
racism.
I should put an app out for all the racism beaches because they're the great.
I gotta check
Alabama.
my weapon on the plane to get to Florida. As opposed
but
to
I can tell you offline the one I'm talking about in Jersey, John.
Yeah,
I'll tell you offline. I'm not gonna say it online.
This is a little slight. This is a little slight. What, 2-3 hours? 2-3 hours? Slight.
For me, yeah, it's a 3-hour drive.
And just make sure when you go to the Caribbean, you make sure you check back and do the reporting and do the whole, give us the whole, capture the experience while you're there.
I will.
Yeah, I'm out here
on location. You know what I mean?
I will do on location. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. With the braids out.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well, good to have you. Good to see you. And appreciate you. Thank you.
Enjoy your massage.
Take care.
21
Take
days.
care.
Yes. 21 days.
Bye.
All right, there it is, folks. Let me check the chat for any unreadiness. Shout out to Deborah Keown, Texas finest. She listened to the first show and then she listened to this show. She's locked in.
Mm-hmm. Locked in.
She's locked in.
Mm-hmm. No bathroom breaks.
Yeah, nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if she's moved yet. You know what I'm saying? That's great. Oh, speaking of which, so Foolishness Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Did I say this earlier? Did I say it on this show?
Yeah.
I said it on this show.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, because Chicago.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Chicago. Tickets are available at KarenHunterMedia.com. We expect to sell out. So let me tell you about who's going to be on the show.
Oh, okay. Breaking news?
Mm-hmm. We don't know yet.
Hilarious.
we don't know yet.
But you got some killers out there.
So
got some dudes out there.
So the beauty of this traveling tour is that it's really not about who shows up. It's about the show. And if you come to it, you never know what could happen. There's some unexplainable moments. There's some stunts, some fireworks. Small furry woodland creatures, little people. You don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Magic, sure.
Black magic, sorcery.
Right. All kinds of witchcraft.
So like we did the last time, I can tell you who's not going to be there.
Okay, who's not going to be there?
And this person who's not going to be there is an icon.
Okay.
But he's not going to be there.
Who's that?
And the reason why I'm telling you he's not going to be there is not to be like, oh, why would you tell us? No, what I'm telling you is he wanted to. That's why.
Okay.
So Damon Williams.
That's who I was thinking about.
Chicago heavyweight.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
He's booked.
Oh, geez.
But I mean,
Yeah, that's who I was thinking about.
He's a worker. One of the funniest, coldest in the game. I love Damon Williams because Damon Williams is a G and an OG. Why is he OG? Because Damon Williams is old.
Older guy.
Yeah, he's
an
older
gentleman.
He's an older gentleman. But why is he a G? So Damon Williams, if you don't know comedy, right? So every town has their people, their icons, recognizable faces, super veterans. Most of the people you know from somewhere, once they got famous and they moved away. Right. Damon is one of those guys who's famous from his city and he's famous in his city. Because he stayed. And he came up with, he don't look like it, but he came up with all the Chicago greats. Bernie, Dion, Dion Cole, D-Ray, Corey Holcomb, all of them. But he never actually moved away to Hollywood because he was raising his son, who is now like this activist, political super.
Oh wow, that's what's up.
You see what I'm saying? And a couple of years ago, somebody he got into an internet beef with somebody, another comedian. No, I'll say it. He got into an internet beef with Corey Holcomb.
Oh, okay.
And that's not hard to do.
Right.
And he said, why don't you never leave? And he was like, yo, I stayed for my son. And now my son is the guy. That's why Damon's a G to me. So anyway.
That's what's up.
When we arrived at Chicago being the date, first person I called.
Right.
Yeah, definitely. You know, he's been on this show.
Yeah.
Been on Karen's show.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, yeah. Check my schedule. It just so happens he booked.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. So
he's booked out of town
or at something else.
Local.
Yeah. I don't even know if it's local, but he's just unavailable. But what I say that to say, the caliber of individual that's not going to be there. Uh-huh. That's major right there. Like that's what I'm going to start selling shows and shit.
So like, also a Chicago legend who's not going to be there.
Who's not going to be there?
Oprah.
Oprah is not going to be. You can't even believe
she's just not going to be there.
Oprah's not going to be there. That's Chicago, how you know it's going to be crazy.
Right.
Because Oprah ain't going to
be there.
You got to be like, oh shit, Oprah's not going to be there. Right. Damn, I should be there because you don't know who's going to be there.
Right. If we couldn't get Oprah.
Who
do you think we're going to replace her with? It's crazy. Can only go up.
You know what I'm saying?
Can only go up.
Let's see. He's a legend here at the crib. Wait a minute. Who is this talking?
Somebody
K
from
Spoon. I need somebody from Chicago. Somebody from
Chicago.
And he said he is a legend here at the crib.
So I mean, he must be in Chicago.
K Spoon. I've been saying earlier, I want somebody from Chicago to jump on the show.
Well, they might not be.
Maybe they did
in a position to.
Okay, they might be doing something. They say he's a legend here at the crib. Yeah, I know. But if you at the crib, that means you in Chicago.
Right.
Get on the show real quick.
Right.
K Spoon. Anyway, so Marvin said he just seen Damon at the Vegas Jazz Festival 2 weeks ago.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, and he caters to a specific audience, you know, us of a certain age. Hilarious.
Yeah, it's good. Dude.
So that's how who's not going to be there. Can you imagine?
And Chicago got some killers, man. So yeah.
Wait.
No, I mean comedy. I'm sorry, comedy.
That was a bad pun. That's unintentional. That was unintentional.
Yeah. You can't give me a tech on that one. That was not a technical foul. You know what I mean? That was unintentional.
Chicago has some killers.
Yeah, I just. When I dunked, I slipped and I landed on you. I wasn't trying to hit you on the way down. That was an accident. That was an accident. That was such an unfortunate
You know, it's crazy because I was doing the research on the venue. Originally, they had two city winery venues. One was smaller and one was larger. And I'm calling and I'm asking people I know on the ground, what's it? Do you go to city winery? Oh, that's nice. I'm like, but where is it? Every time I talk to somebody different, I'm like, yeah, but where is it? Because unfortunately, I'm a victim of, bad press.
Okay.
I only know Chicago for the killing.
Yeah, no, it's no. There's no way to fix that. There's just no way to fix that.
There's no way to fix that. I only know Chicago for the killing.
But we're going to the nice part.
Well, that's what I found out.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I found out. That's why I wanted to hear from somebody there to be like, nah, fam.
Nah, he said he's not in the place to jump on right now.
Oh, he's not. You called it.
Yeah,
he's into something that he
finishing up that drive-by. Yeah. He's like, I'm waiting outside somebody quick right now.
Oh, jeez.
I got something to do real quick. I got to wait. I got to keep my eyes on the swivel. You know what I mean?
So he said, stay downtown. That's where we're at.
Yeah.
And that's where we're at.
There you go.
Yeah.
No. He didn't say, stay downtown. He's like, stay downtown.
Yeah.
No, stay downtown. Yeah, don't move. Stay downtown.
Stay downtown.
That's good. We'll be there. That's what's up.
So, right now, no major names to announce. I got a couple surprises. That's Hey, let me get back to you.
All right.
So I'll give this one. I'll give this one out because it probably won't happen.
Invited.
Yeah, invited. Now, I'm gonna tell you the caliber of what we're doing.
Okay.
So this is you love this. This is behind the scenes. So I say, Karen, do you know anybody in Chicago? She was like, well, I could call Lisa. And I took the bait. Oh, Lisa who? Oh, Lisa Ray. Oh, wow. I said, would you?
Show done.
Can you?
Please?
Can you get that confirmation? Matter of fact, I don't want you handling none of this. Can you tell her to call me? You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, dude. I said, I try to play it off. Like,
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
that'd be good. That'd be interesting.
I think people would like that.
Yeah, people might not mind seeing that.
People would gravitate towards her. She wild, though. She can be kind of, you know,
that's
off
the whole couch. That's the whole couch time right there. You don't need anybody for nothing else.
Just get to arguing with her.
Right. That's the couch right there. Q&As and all that.
All you gotta do is say some slick shit and be like,
I feel like all you gotta do is call her Lisa.
Yeah, yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's wrong. Like, no, it's Lisa Ray. And that's the whole conversation right there.
You call her. We got to call her from the audience. Lisa Ray, I don't know if you saw, but the brats, don't mention the motherfucking brat. You know what I'm saying?
It'd be a little tank card on everybody's table. Don't mention the motherfucking brat.
Yeah.
First question. So I saw the brat just had a baby. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
imagine that split off if she jumped into a split off. What, Lisa?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. If you don't know what the split off is, you got to go get Foolishness Friday in Atlanta.
Nice. Which is still available for a limited time. KarenHunterMedia.com and also KingLamont.com. The Atlanta video on demand, 90 minutes of the greatest comedy special of this year.
Yeah.
Greatest comedy special this
year. Was a good one.
Well, you saw a split off. Like you'd never seen
before.
And again.
Organically drop it like it's hot. Yeah. And pick it back up.
All right, we're way over time.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's time to go.
It's the witching hour.
The sun is still out too. Yeah.
Right.
It's time to go do stuff. All right, y'all. Feel free if you've enjoyed the show. Here's the Cash App, the building fund, light fund, and all that. Shout out to Dr. Clarkson. I see him just making an appearance.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Well, he's tired from his lengthy appearance on the Friday.
Oh man, taught us about spades.
Yeah.
Shit, I never knew.
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming at every family function. I'm saying because you couldn't say it on that show. I'm coming in the room and say, "Who wants to play nigga whist? who wants to play nigga whist? I want this. No, you bid with just the bid whist table. Where is the nigga whist table? That's what I want. Okay. All right, y'all. That's it. We'll see y'all.
Peace.
Oh,
that.
I don't care if it is a closet. You still looking mad official.